You see that paparazzi in there with the sparkle?
Pretty.
Very nice.
But the one in the picture for this class, to me, it looked fumed. Do you fume much?
I do some fuming. I wasn't sure about doing that in here, but yeah, I do some silver and gold fuming. That's it. You can do with this wrap and rake stuff. You can put some fume on and then trail color over that and rake.
Was the one in the picture, was it fumed or was it just some really glass?
If there's some shiny gold stuff, then that was fume.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna twist the put a little twist in the middle here.
Some dichroic stringer.
Just do a little twist on there.
Got a little bit of everything on this one.
I was just trying to pack it in and show you guys some options and how you combine these. You know, there's all. Sky's the limit. You know, you can do just the colored encasement, or wrap and rake over clear, or wrap and rake over fume, or just trail color on and don't rake it. Or
Now, if you wouldn't have done the rake after you put the red down, would it have been encased or just melted in and left alone? Encased with clear?
You could,
But not
it'll
necessary.
Be a little bit richer if you don't, and sometimes it depends on what color I'm using. Like if I'm using like a crayon color or an opaque that is gonna want to boil, then it's nice to like lay that down and melt it in and encase that, or if you're just trying to get more out of your color, you can encase the clear and then lay more clear over that and melt it in. You know, it's an extra step. It's going to take more time, but it also affects the way the glass moves. If you have clear color and then clear, it's going to, the viscosity of the color is going to be in between two layers of clear, so that has an effect on the way it blows out, and it does kind of make it behave a lot more like just a piece of clear. But depending on the colors, it will affect the way the colors look, better or worse, depending on the color. Alright, so now this is pretty thick. I'm just going to get some heat into it here. Does anybody have any shears?
Regular shears?
Glass shears. That's one thing I didn't bring. Cool.
Now it's closed off now, right?
Right, I still have it open on this end though. How'd you know, Joe? You get extra credit.
All right.
Yeah, if you don't, cross the line with how much you blow this out, and keep it, keep it from blowing out more than, a couple millimeters thick, then you can thicken it back up and adjust the shape and whatnot. If you blow it out too thin, it's just gonna be hard to deal with. Alright, so now that I have that all even, I'm gonna go in these mashers and I'm gonna gently squeeze the glass and add just a little bit of air to puff it out. And then what that does is, as you squeeze, it puffs out these sides because you're chilling the front and back. And if you don't blow, then it's kind of going to cave in the middle a little bit, and it's also going to just end up really thick on either side. So if you kind of synchronize adding it, just add a little bit of air pressure as you squeeze it, then it's going to help it flatten out into this nice hollow case.
I think a real pretty pair of chopsticks.
What, oh, that for
Wouldn't that be
handles?
pretty? Just the whole thing, wouldn't that be
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
chopstick?
Dent in it and make a good spoon.
So now I'm just going to heat up about from here all the way around the end, this line here, and then I'm going to cut.
You're gonna cut it?
The art of the heart.
Will that not let the air out of
Yeah,
there?
I thought you'd just indent.
Well, it's not actually going to cut through. It's going to.
He's making the crease.
Right?
I'm gonna cut through, but
It'll self-heal.
yeah. The sides are, the idea is you do it while it's good and hot. So. You want to make sure you get this top edge good and hot too. It's real important that this is hot enough for it not to work out. Go in here. Up. There you go.
It self-heals.
Yeah, so it's still sealed there. And so this is kind of. This just takes a little bit of.
I love doing that. I don't know why. I love cutting glass for years. It's fun.
So I'm going to work on one
Lobe.
Well, I
lobe at a
usually
time
do it
here.
hollow. I do it solid.
What do you use the tweezers for then?
They're shears.
No, I mean your tweezers. You just pull them.
Oh, I just kind of moved it. Just you want to make sure after you cut it that nothing touches back together. Because I want to kind of get one of the lobes to come away this way.
So you kind of force it apart. Separate
Yeah.
the more.
Yeah, just kind of moving it out over to one side is a little close. So now I'm gonna kind of pretend like this one lobe is just the end of one bubble. And I'm gonna get this hot. And it usually ends up really thick where the cut is. So I need to just with heat and air adjust this shape. These are kind of weird. It's a weird thing that the first time I tried it, it's basically the same way that you make a solid heart, but you have to use air to get the shape. And then so if I hold it up, then this is going to come down and be more of a puffy shape. And then I look at the contours here and just put the heat where I need to where it needs to go so that I can puff the shape out. That's the cool thing about the blown hearts is you can kind of plump them up and make them nice and puffy looking. People like them.
Okay, I also have those 80s.
What's that?
Those 80s puffy hearts. There's a smile. Somebody else wore those. Those silver 80s puffy hearts.
I think I know what you're talking about. Just like just hollow silver hearts.
Yeah. They were silver, metal silver colored. They were cheap metal, but yeah.
Do you ladies here do the polymer clay or the silver clay?
Mm-hmm.
I need a coffee bean done for my daughter.
One bean?
One bean. I need a coffee bean necklace.
Hmm.
I don't do it. I don't know how to do it.
It's not hard.
Make a glass one. Make it brown.
I want a silver one.
Oh.
I know there's a way you can paint on some kind of liquid and then it, like they do the goldfish crackers. I thought we could do a coffee bean.
So this one's kind of far out here, so I kind of would use gravity to bring it down. And
I kind of like it with one lobe hot taller.
Mm-hmm. You could fume coffee.
Huh?
Fume. Do your coffee bean.
I don't know how to do that either. I just wanted to do one of the silver ones and then put it on a chain for her.
Yeah, well, I want to even out that thickness too at the top. And when you're blowing this out, you have to be careful not to get too much heat over here and blow it, tag it into the other side again.
I'm trying to think how to do that. I guess you'd wrap
The
clay
PMC.
around.
No, it's the PMC clay, the silver.
Yeah, oh, I would
Silver.
use
I think
little.
there's like a way to
I'm
make
thinking
it
maybe
liquid and then you paint it on and when you fire it, what's underneath it dissolves.
Yeah. You can either do that or you can just roll out and you could wrap that around the bean as well.
I think
You could go either
you probably
way.
want the liquid so it keeps its
the paste.
detail.
The paste.
I just don't know how to do any of that stuff. Not a lot of places to learn around here.
True. Internet. But there are
I'm
so
not a
many.
self-learner. Ask my boss.
Yeah. I'm just not a learner.
So they taught me how to write code on the job, and then I went to school to get the
So they
degree.
look
But
pretty cool if you kind of
he tried to buy me books.
put a little heat towards the bottom here and let it taper out a little bit. Since the whole
Looks like balls.
since the whole
Janice.
since the I heard that before. It's the hole goes through this way.
Oh, it does? Okay.
So if one of them is a little higher, and you have that kind
It
of
lays pretty. It's like a cartoon heart.
right.
We already know what you think it is.
No, I've actually been asked, because I make the hearts like that with the loop on the top, and I had one of my guy friends ask me to make him a pair of blue balls, so I did.
Hang it from the bottom of your
Uh-huh.
bicycle seat.
No, he actually wears it as a necklace,
Oh, okay.
Thanks, advertise,
and they're blue.
Here, you'll be at a stop on a really good truck ahead of you, and there's some big balls.
Oh, have you seen it where they actually take the huge nuts and bolts and I put the nuts on there, so it's like a FU to the ones that have the testicle ones?
No, I haven't
It's
seen
I'm
those.
serious. It's a bolt or a nut from a bolt that's like that big. Have you seen the ones that they put from the?
I've seen the real looking ones. The other
So I'm gonna put the hole through right there, but first I want to get this. I'm just gonna do a tiny little cold seal here and finish up the shaping. Narrow this out so that
Were you actually making a bead or an ornament?
a pendant.
Just make it bigger for an ornament.
Certainly hang that from the tree.
You could,
Put a loop on it.
You could totally call it a bead.
Bulk it up. Put like some Victorian lace behind it and
because it would
wire it all
hang
up in a
just
big
like
ornament.
that.
I like how that color came out.
I'm not gonna erase it.
yeah, I love the color.
You just kept saying the hole was this way, and this way, and I was like,
There you go.
So did you mean to take that punny off?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
wanted to kind of get this taper just about finished so that when I have a hole in it, just in case I need to add more air.
Are you gonna poke the holes or blow the holes out?
So I'm gonna go in with a little flame, and I want it to hang, about like this. So the hole wants to come and smell like this. So just kind of spot heat. And I'm not going to do this all at once. You're going to get a big, huge hole. I'm just going to puff it out, and then once it kind of crowns up a little bit, then heat the top of that, and then that thin spot is what will blow out.
Like a pimple?
Right.
The color's gorgeous.
So that's, you can see that's about that'll let you know about how big the hole's going to be. But before you blow that one out,